Yo, my Sunny Siders, welcome back to the channel. Hey everyone, I'm Sonny, and today I'm going to tell you guys who the best and worst love matches of the entire Zodiac are. Not all, entire Zodiac. Alright, here we go. Okay, and I put timestamps in the description box below, so if you want to skip ahead to your individual sign, by all means go ahead. But first things first, I created a Patreon account and a PayPal donation button for everyone who can help support the channel. Every little bit helps, and I super appreciate all of the support, and the links to that in the description box below. Also, what else is going on? There's a link to an Amazon.com wish list, you know, for those who prefer to help like that, and you guys can donate gift cards and stuff. That's pretty cool too. And as always, if you like the video, you know, and you'd like to support in other ways, then please continue, you know, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends on Facebook, and definitely tweet it out to your peeps on Twitter. And if you haven't done so yet, simply subscribe to the channel. It's right there. Every little bit helps, and I super appreciate it. Alright, next, I am a professional astrologer. I don't know if you guys, I used to say that was obvious, but like this is YouTube, right? So it's clearly not obvious. But I do write the horoscopes for the Echo newspapers here in British Columbia, Canada, and I write them for you guys as well twice a week. And if you'd like a personal reading, or if you have questions about love and money or relationships or etc. or whatever, then simply message me at the email above, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible, and we'll set it up. Alright, what else is going on? Oh, and of course there are links to all this in the description box below. And one more. There's a live stream right here on the sunny side every Friday at noon. Alright? And, what is it? Oh, and on the live stream I give the weekend astro updates, you know? It's a lot of fun for me. It's a different type of, I look at the horoscopes differently for the weekend than I do during the week, obviously, because in the weekend I'm looking for who's lucky in love, and I tell you guys which signs are going to be lucky in love, attracting for the weekend. And, it's kind of important for these lists here today, anyways. And anyways, it's a lot of fun. And there's also always a raffle where Sunny-siders, you know, you guys, you get a chance to win personal readings and cool stuff that, you know, people and companies are always sending me and, you know, sending me for you guys. But most of the time I keep it. It's cool. But I'm going to start giving it away in the raffles. And that's the action. And all of that stuff's on the live stream. You know, so again, that's the live stream, and the raffles are on Friday at noon, and they're a lot of fun, and that's the action. And thanks everyone for supporting the Sunny Side. I super appreciate it. Alright, here we go. That's the admin. Let's get down to the action. Lots of signs, lots of pages. So you guys know I like to... Here's the blah blah. For those new to the channel, here's the blah blah. So for the guys who don't know, I like to flip through the internet and see what's out there and see what other guys have to say about astrology and readings, and especially compatibility, and... you know, what their take on the different stuff is. I like studying, and, you know, I'm kind of nerdy, you know, nerds need love too, you know. And so, I came up with this one. Now, most of the stuff that has to do with compatibility is a pretty generic kind of thing. A lot of guys, most people, okay, they look at if they're doing sun sign compatibility, which I gotta tell you guys, is not really my thing. I don't believe in sun sign astrology, you know, it doesn't necessarily hold a lot of water in practical applications, but so I haven't put any videos out like that, but having said that, I have an entire moon series. When looking for relationship compatibility, I look at things like the moon, and I look at things like Venus. Yeah, I look at the sun, but I don't look at sun, I look at like Venus, sun, moon, Venus, Mars, Venus. It's a different kind of action, different way of looking at it, and I think it's a little more accurate if you ask me. And so, if you want to know about that, go check out the moon sign videos on the channel. Now, having said all of that, most of the stuff, like 99% of the stuff you see on the internet, has to do with sun-sun relationships, and most of them say your opposite sign. Because in astrology, when you're looking, chop up the zodiac, the opposite sign is your astro sector of partnerships. You know, and marriage is a partnership, right? But it's also business relationships. It's not romance. It's not jiggy fun. It's just like partnerships. So like if you want a partner, but then again, so's the sixth house is your daily work, right? Those are the people you see every day. So I don't really do it like that. And then, you know, some signs say your fifth house, and they say all the signs in your fifth house are the ones that you should partner up with, because that's your astro sector of romance. But none of this takes into consider your ascendant, and the sun is not what you're attracted to anyways. So like, I don't even know what the problem is, because most of the time when people are asking me about compatibility, they want to know, hey Sonny, is this guy into me? You know, that's what they want to know. They want to know the signs of, you know, attraction. They want to know because everyone has a different love language. They want to know if they, if the shiz hits the fromage, then like everybody's gonna like, is this cat still gonna dig my action? I mean, that's what I look for, and that's definitely a planet-to-planet aspect. Now, so that's why I'm not really into the sun thing, because the sun's where you shine the light, and if your partner shines a completely opposite light, it doesn't really matter, because when you go home, everybody cool, all right? Or if you shine a light that they're not into, say the sign square, doesn't mean there's no attraction there. There's actually quite a bit of attraction there. It just means you're not interested. And so, but it doesn't mean you don't got that person's back at all times. All right, so just a heads up on why I don't do a lot of that stuff. But I did come across a list that was really neat, and this one is from 17.com. I know, I read all that stuff. And some of these, they make a lot of sense. I mean, they put a lot of thought into this, so I'll share it with you today. Some of it is I agree with, some of it I don't agree with, but here we go. This is a long video, right? So thanks for dropping by, thanks for supporting the channel, and let's get down to the action. All right. Aries, first up, dear Aries. According to these guys, your best love matches are Libra and Sagittarius. Alright, you guys got that? So, Aries, they say that Libra, okay? They say that, how they say opposites attract? That's the key to this match. Aries finds Libra's calm nature totally soothing, while Libra finds Aries more than exciting than anyone else. The result is a supportive, harmonious relationship that's built to last. Okay, that's a little bullshitty. But like, I always disagree with all these guys, right? But like, this makes a lot of sense. So astrologically, cut and dry, textbook style, Libra is the opposite of Aries. So there's a natural similarity of not temperament, but there's like, guys are interested in similar things, and they naturally see each other as solid relationship stuff because it's the opposite side. Now, here's how the attraction works. Aries likes to be the star, right? And Libra is always asking about you. And Aries is all about me, and Libra's always going to ask some questions like that. Libra's always like, how was your day? How'd you do that? And Libra's always going to talk, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Did you fight? Did you do this? Did you do this? Hey, you looking good. Libra's all about talking about the other guy. If you ever spend some time talking to a Libra, you can be like, hey, what's up, Libra? How'd you do today? And they say, my day was fine. How was yours? Oh yeah, why'd you do that? And because Libra is such a master at controlling the conversation, she'll always keep it fixed on her Aries, and Aries loves the attention. Aries is about compatibility, competition, right? But like when they get the spotlight on them, they feel like they won the competition. So that's a really good match. And on the other side of things, Libra wants someone who's very aggressive. They want someone, there are different types of Libras. Some people say that brains are attract, and some people say the physical stuff attract, but it has to deal with, your own vibration and your own scene. And there are lots of Libra. Most people in the world can't register intelligence. Most people in the world do things on how they look and how they, feel, a very lower form, and so and Aries is always doing stuff, and they're doing very visible things. And Libra sees that, and they think, wow, this guy's the shiz, this guy's doing stuff, he's my man. And so that's how that attraction works. And Aries is also aggressive, and Libra likes aggressiveness. And so that's how it works. If you're like a superstar, cerebral kind of guy, Libra ain't going to see that. It might not register, even though Libra is super smart. All right? So heads up. That match is really good. They also say that Aries is a really good match with Sagittarius. And they're saying because Sagittarius is full of fire, and like Sagittarius is like the most fiery fire sign. Fire is not it's happy. Sagittarius is the best of Aries and Leo, and so they're gregarious. They like to have fun. They get out there. They like to party. So they take care of people. They're really, really smart. And for the most part, they don't really give a shit about anything. And Aries likes that. The last things Aries wants is to be criticized, And if Sag criticizes you, it hurts, all right? They've got that straight arrow thing. But for the most part, Sagittarius don't give a shit. They just go in with the flow. They want to have a lot of fun, and they like to do stuff. So Aries likes to go like this and compete. Sag likes to do stuff. Sag is looking for a partner in crime. And so when they team up, these guys have a lot of fun. They're real jokey. They're a great couple. And for the most part, they do a lot of stuff. And they do a lot of stuff. It's a lot of fun. I like that combination of Aries and Sagittarius. Now, the worst match for Aries, this is really funny, okay? For me, it's funny. It's Cancer. And they say Cancer needs a little breathing room to do their own thing in a relationship. Cancers have a chill side, but they want a little more connection than Aries is looking to give. Aries is going to find Cancer suffocating, right? And they're going to find Aries flaky, and eventually they'll both be fed up. Here's the real action on this. Cancers can be a bit standoffish, and Aries is very aggressive. So like, if an Aries sees a cute Cancer, and all Cancers are cute, right? They're super hot. So an Aries sees that, because Aries sees things, right? They're visual. They go for easy targets, right? Aries goes for easy targets, heads up, and they go. So an Aries is going to see a Cancer, they're going to go at the Cancer. Cancer gets flattered, you know, they love the attention, they love the instant romance, and they forget about all the other stuff. Like, and the Cancers, like, with the masses of projecting their feelings onto stuff. So Cancers, with all of these feelings and ideas, Cancer's a smart sign, all of this stuff gets totally projected on the Aries, and it's totally false, because an Aries is a pump and dump straight up sign, and a Cancer is a dig in long term kind of scene. It just doesn't work. But it's really funny. Like, it works sometimes, right? But like, it depends on the other stuff. Remember, I'm not a sun astrology kind of guy for compatibility, but this is funny. Aries likes to do, Aries is aggressive. Cancer likes the attention. But there are a lot of signs that fall for it. Pisces falls for it too. Taurus falls for it too, as well. You know, they're drawn to the attention that Aries gives them, but once they realize that Aries is just in it for the game, it doesn't hold water. But in the meantime, go have some fun. I really don't care. Okay, next. So that's the action on Aries. The best matches, according to 17.com, are Libra and Sagittarius, and I agree with these guys as well. I like this list. I really agree with it. And the worst match is Cancer. There are worse, but let's say Cancer. Next, Taurus. Taurus, your best matches are Virgo and Cancer. All right, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, there's commitment and stability are top priority for Taurus and Virgo, which means you'll never leave each other hanging. You know, this is one of the best matches in the entire Zodiac, actually. And the deal is, they're both Earth signs. You know, Taurus is possessive. You know, Taurus wants sensual things. They want stuff. Virgo also wants stuff. And Virgo is a sign of planning. So Virgo plans how to get the stuff, and Taurus collects the stuff. They make it a very formidable. They're a very good team. And, you know, for the most part, relationships are a lot about teamwork here, you know? And they're into stuff. If it was like Taurus and, like another sign that's like Sagittarius is into doing stuff, you know? And Taurus is into accumulating stuff. It's not really the same thing. Taurus and Virgo are into accumulating physical things. It really works. Next, Taurus is very compatible with Cancer, but in a very different way. They're both homebodies. They're both, you know, Taurus likes sensuality. They like a nice home. You know, they like nice physical stuff. Cancer loves that stuff. And Cancer likes to count their pennies. Cancer, the crap, they pinch their pennies. And Taurus super appreciates that. So Cancer likes the financial stability that Taurus provides, and Taurus loves that Cancer doesn't spend all their money like crazy. And together is pretty cool. Cancer makes a very sensual home, and they take care of you physically. You know, they take care of your emotional needs in a physical way. Oh man, the construction's going on again. And, okay, so Cancer takes care of your physical need, your emotional needs in a physical way. You know, Cancer is like the kings and queens of comfort food, right? Cancer and Taurus. Those guys are going to sit and eat a lot of ice cream when they're upset. But that's how that works. Cancer, if they wants to make a good home, physically make a good home so you feel emotionally secure, safe, and grounded, and you don't stray. This works because Cancer doesn't stray, and except for a couple of Tauruses that I don't talk to anymore, they don't stray either. All right, the worst match for Taurus is Leo, straight up. Like, it's a complete mismatch of energy, you know? Taurus is cool, and they're chilling, you know, in small groups, and they're doing their thing, nice and peaceful, you know? But Leo likes the excitement and the rush and the roar of the crowd and the adulation. Leo loves being the center of attention. Taurus not even at the party. Like, if you go to a party, like a barbecue, right? It's in summer, or like a Christmas party in the winter or whatever, Leo's going to be in the center of the action. Leo's going to be doing stuff. Leo's going to be action with everybody. Taurus is going to be in the kitchen just making snacks, helping everybody out. You know, doesn't mean, does it going to work? Does it not work? I think it's okay. The only time you really rub a Leo the wrong way is if you steal their thunder, steal their spotlight. And Taurus doesn't do that, so I don't think it's really a problem. On the negative side, Leo will spend a lot of money. And like Leo spend money, you know? I don't see Leo and Cancer being a great match. Cancer's pinch pennies, Leo spend pennies. And same with Taurus here. I think Taurus, they like the comfort and security of a big fat bank balance. Leo likes to spend money. And so I don't see that working out all the time. Next, Gemini. Alright, according to this, they say Aquarius and Sagittarius are the best matches for Gemini. And I think it's an interesting, I really like this list here. So, Aquarius, they say this relationship buzzes with excitement. Obviously, Aquarius and Gemini are go blah, they're gonna sit and talk all the time. And like Aquarius, they see outside of the box. And Gemini see all the, they're like Virgo, they see all the details, but they're not just like physical thinkers, they're like physical thinkers. They're like, Gemini's like, can really connect dots, like really, they are really smart and really fast. And Aquarius appreciates this. So you put two guys who appreciate thinking, they appreciate a good conversation, they appreciate looking at things, you know, they appreciate understanding things. They both appreciate seeing things from a different angle. Aquarius sees things from the most different angles. And Gemini super appreciates this. And on top of that, you know, Aquarius is a beautiful, physically beautiful sign. And Gemini is totally 100% boy crazy. So, all in all, I think this kind of works. Okay? Also, next, they say that Sagittarius is a really good match for Gemini. That's an interesting one. These guys are opposite signs, right? So they're what each other is looking for in a relationship, but it doesn't always work. Gemini is all about your immediate environment. They're all like, what's there? What's going on? What's the action, right? And then Sagittarius is all about the big picture. So when they're talking, Gemini is going to go like blah, 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 and Sagittarius is going to go blah, 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 and they're going to talk about things from a completely different side of things. And they are going to feel like the other person doesn't understand them. These are two brainer signs, and if they feel like they're not getting their message across, if the other person doesn't understand them, it's not going to work. All right? But they do complete each other. And this is a very important kind of thing in astrology and in life. You know, some signs like to be with people just like them. And a lot of people in life want everybody to be just like them. I don't know what the deal is, I'm not into it, but a lot of people are. And then there are the guys who need someone who's totally different than themselves. They like to explore and see things. Sagittarius, they need the opposite side, which is Gemini. Sagittarius needs to small picture stuff in their life. They need someone to look at the details. They need someone to take care of the immediate environment. They need someone to notice traffic directions, you know? And so Gemini matches Sagittarius perfectly, okay? But on the other side, does Sagittarius match Gemini perfectly? That's a good question. Gemini likes things that are, you know, Gemini likes adventure-y stuff, you know? They like to get out and have fun, and they like to get outside, do all this stuff. But at the end of, you know, and they are a perfect union. Like these guys, Gemini energy and Sagittarius energy, they make a good marriage couple. They make a good business team. They make a good three-legged race kind of thing, you know? And they're kind of cool in the sack too. If you, well, three-legged sack race, right? You know what I'm talking about. and so that's the action on that. So yeah, Sagittarius and Gemini, astrologically, it's a fit. In reality, yeah, it can really work. And the worst match, all right? The worst match for Gemini is Virgo, okay? All right, they say that because Virgo tends to be, okay, because Gemini is a fly-by-the-seat kind of pants. Fly by their pants. What the frig did they write? Geminis tend to fly by the seats of their pants. Alright, whatever. Gemini is spontaneous, you know, they like to get out and they like to have fun and they do things on the spur of the moment, which is why they get along so well with Sagittarius. But Virgo's not into that, okay? Virgo plans. That's why Virgo good with Taurus. Slow and steady wins the race, according to Virgo and Taurus. You know, Gemini is not into slow and steady at all. Yeah, Virgo's a quick-thinking sign. Yeah, Virgo likes to, you know, is a smart sign, and yeah, they can talk for a while, but at the end of the day, Virgo's stuff Virgo talks about is limited to the things that are tangible, things that are real. Gemini is going to get bored of a Virgo, and Virgo is going to freak out at Gemini's flighty nature, and that's just the way that action rolls. But that's the deal on that. All right, next. Do 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 do. Sonny, I know she's so hot it make my eyes freak out. You gotta stop looking at pictures of my sexy crab player. But she like she can make my brains catch fire. She's so pretty. Sonny, focus on your video. Okay. Next up, my favorite sign, and you know, okay, my favorite sign, Cancer. All right, best matches, obviously, numero uno, le premier étoile, say Scorpio. All right, according to these guys, Scorpio and Cancer. So according to Cancer, Cancer is not the wishy-washy type. That's why the whole Aries thing is really funny. All right? So Cancer either likes someone a lot or they're just not worth your time. And when Scorpio has strong feelings for someone, they make that known ASAP. And I think that's kind of some business kind of thing to mean as. This is the kind of relationship that heats up quickly, then keeps burning strong. You're both intuitive and protective, which makes you incredible partners for each other. You're always on the lookout for each other's feelings. I gotta tell you guys, you know, as someone who's always had a lot of Cancer energy in my life, I'm a Scorpio. I think they're absolutely amazing. I love how dynamic their energies are. I love that they're emotional. I love that they're really smart. They're super creative. They're unbelievably psychic. And Cancer is ridiculously fun. They're one of the goofiest signs of the Zodiac. They love jokes. I love my sexy little crabs so much. And anyways, it's obviously Scorpio and Cancer, one of the best matches of the Zodiac. But there is a but, okay? If Scorpio doesn't keep their shiz together and they let loose a sideways comment, it's going to blow Cancer up from the inside. It'll just destroy that shell from the inside, and they both know it can happen. Also, if Cancer goes... she'll cut the tail right off Scorpio so fast, Scorpio is going to be left defenseless. Scorpio and Cancer fight. It's bad, and it lasts a long time. But it's the best match in the entire Zodiac. These guys are psychic for each other. And if you're into that kind of thing, which they both are, then it's going to work. I don't know what to say. But like Scorpio and Cancer, I think is a wonderful match. Next, Cancer goes well with Capricorn. Alright, well this is an opposite side of the thing, you know, like the thing. So these guys are saying the opposites tend to match as well, which kind of makes sense. Okay, now, Cancer takes care of the home, Capricorn takes care of the business. Cancer takes care of the stuff that's close, Capricorn takes care of the stuff that's far away. Together, as a partnership, it works swimmingly, you know? Even though, okay, so it works well. Now, they're both have a similar kind of aloof temperament. Cancer's not really aloof, but they're like standoff, they're shy, right? Capricorn's not really shy, but they definitely stand back, but it's not because they're shy, it's because they're a little arrogant, right? They don't need to give a shit. They don't need you to know that they give a shit. There's really more to it. And together, they can make a real solid power couple, you know? Capricorn's Capricorn not into emotions at all. So when it's very easy for a Cancer to think that the Capricorn doesn't care. Even though, but I've been telling you guys this all along, it's why we're doing this kind of thing here. It's because, you know, people speak different love languages, and just because someone's not speaking your language doesn't mean they don't love you, you know? You gotta learn to hear the signs and hear the words. You gotta learn each other's love language. And in this match, Capricorn and Cancer, it really does work. But you're gonna have to learn how to communicate with each other, and you're gonna have to recognize that even though you're not the same, you belong with Scorpio. But it's a good, solid match. They say Cancer's worst match is by far and away Aries. This is really funny. I already went on about this. They say it's easy to get swept up in a relationship with Aries at first, but because, you know, Aries is like aggressive and Cancer likes the attention. But, and Aries treats them like a princess from the get-go, but soon Aries' flaky nature and over-the-top enthusiasm is going to bug Cancer, you know? Because Cancer has their, like, cycles, their mood cycles, their freak cycles. When a Cancer's chill, they want to be chill, you know? And there's no... it's like when you fight, you know? If you fight with your Cancer, you know? Just because it's like when you fight with anybody. You got to give them time to come back. Don't be like, hey, we're not fighting. be happy, like turn the switch like that. Aries is like that, you know. Sagittarius is like that. Leo's like, you know, Cancer's not like that. Just because they're sitting there and they're in the moment, they need time to come back, you know. You know, if you got in a fight, they need time to come back. You know, they're there with you, they love you, you just got to respect that they're not ready for the knock-knock jokes yet. And that's why it doesn't, and that's why the thing with Aries doesn't work well. They'll apologize, but they expect Cancer to be like over it right away. And although Cancer's like intellectually over it, they need a time for their moods to catch up. And so it works for some people, it doesn't work for other people. Next, Leo. All right, Leo, according to this, your best matches are Aquarius and Aries. I disagree with the Aries thing. Okay, now this is another example. So these guys do the astrological thing, right? It's like astrologically, and then one from your astro sector of super jiggy fun. So there's a pattern that's going on here. But it's not in all the cases, in many of the cases, but not all the cases. So here we go. So Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. Aquarius is not going to steal Leo's spotlight, so they're not going to bump anyone the wrong way like that. They both like to get out. They're both social. So as a team, they'll go out. Aries will be the center of attention. They'll go out. Leo will be the center of attention. Leo will talk and, you know, keep shop with everyone. And Aquarius will stand back and look around and say, how about this? How about this? And, you know, they really do compliment each other. Hey, that's a nice dress. Thanks, man. I'm wearing it just for you. Well, I don't know that they talk like that, but, like, in my head they do. So, okay, now it's not always perfect, right? Like, Leo likes to always do stuff. Aquarius likes to always do stuff, but it's different. You know, they're opposite. They're going to bump heads at times. They're going to be like, you know, Leo's going to be like, you don't understand me. You don't know, you know, and Aquarius isn't really into worshiping anybody, and Leo likes to be worshipped. So, you know, Leo might be better off with a sign that does a lot of nurturing. Like, Leo might be better off with, like, a Pisces, let's say, who, like, does everything for you, you're right? Or, like, Leo might do, I don't know, Leo Cancer might be okay, except that, like, Cancer, like, needs a break, and Leo doesn't give any breaks, right? They're, like, they're fixed fire. They don't give breaks. And so Aquarius is like the textbook match for Leo or someone with a lot of Aquarius energy, although it's opposite and it's sun signs, right? So they're spreading light on completely different areas. So it's going to take some understanding with each other. Am I getting my point across? Aquarius is like observational. Like, Aquarius wants a friend, you know? Someone to hang and chill with, someone to do stuff with, someone to tell jokes with, someone to be fun with. You know, Aquarius is into humanitarian kind of stuff. Leo likes the spotlight, you know? They like to be the center of attention. They're very much not humanitarian. They're very me, bright and public, you know? And so, yeah, they get along, like, they need these things from each other, but romantically, you know, it doesn't work. They're both super passionate, though, right? So heads up. They also say that Leo gets along well with Aries, and I got a little disagreement with this one. Yeah, Leos and Aries have very similar energy, but like Aries is going to compete with Leo for the spotlight, and if that's the case, Leo's not going to like that, right? Not at all. They're going to think it's disrespectful, and that's the action. Aries is going to love the competition because Leo's like really good at this, right? But like, it's not really a fair kind of match. But temperaments are very similar. You know, they're both fiery. They both like to do stuff. You know, as a couple, they look great. You know, they look athletic. Even if neither of them are sporty, they look like they're a good-looking couple. Aries and Leo are good. But, like, you got to watch out for that kind of thing. Again, Leo is best with people who support the sun, you know? Leo likes orbiters. You know, Aquarius likes orbiters. So, like, you know, those, in that sense, they could do well. Aries is into competition. Leo doesn't like people to compete against them or knock their kingdom. It's Leo's kingdom. And if Aries realize that, they'll be okay. And the worst match is obviously Taurus, because, like, not necessarily, but except that Leo is so fiery, right, and so fixed that it's going to drive Taurus nuts. Taurus wants to hit the chill. Leo don't want to hit the chill. You know, plus, again, Leo spends a lot of money. Taurus isn't really into spending a lot of money. So, plus, Leo's into, like, showy things. Taurus is into quality. And when it comes to money and doing that kind of stuff, you can see it'll rub everyone the wrong way. So, you gotta watch out for that. Alright, and the last sign for this particular video, for part 1 of the compatibility series, is Virgo. Alright, now these guys say Virgo, again, you know, there's an astrological thing. These guys are doing it by a house system here. They say that Pisces, the opposite of Virgo, is the best match. And I gotta tell you, I know a lot of Virgos who have Pisces as best friends. And as a relationship like that, it's awesome. You know, they're both into helping others. They're both very nurturing signs. But Virgo is practical, Pisces is psychic and emotional. Virgo's also psychic, just to let you guys know, okay? Virgo's really smart. Pisces can be smart. They're both incredibly grouchy. These are the two grouchiest freaking signs of the zodiac. They're the most, you know, even more so than Aries, Virgo and Pisces are the most bitch about things signs. And there are reasons for this, and we go on about them in other videos. There are reasons about it, and you shouldn't knock them for it because, you know, it's intrinsic. And but these guys, Virgos and Pisces, they like to get together and bitch, you know, straight up. Okay, so Virgo and Pisces make a great match. They also say Virgo and Capricorn makes a great match, and I agree with that one. I agree with that one as well, because Capricorn is, so Virgo plans everything. They tangibly and physically plan success. Capricorn takes the steps and makes it happen. So to get, like, they're a very serious power couple there. It's all tangible. They're into very similar things. They are both, Capricorn and Virgo are both into success. Capricorn is not a selfish sign, but they are very focused and they know what they want to do kind of sign. And Virgo is more than happy helping Capricorn reach the goals. And Capricorn is very much a family sign, right? So they will definitely look at their Virgo and they will create joint together. They'll sit down and make a joint project. Capricorn will just go flat out get it done, because Capricorn is one of the best signs of the zodiac at getting stuff done. And together, I think Virgo and Capricorn make an extremely good match. And the worst match for Virgo, is Sagittarius. No kidding, huh? Because Sagittarius don't give a shit. Now, on the kinky meter, just to let you guys know, these are two of the most kinky signs. You know, Sagittarius is #1 loose in the zipper sign. And although Virgo is the biggest prude of the zodiac, when you close that door and draw those blinds, Virgo is the biggest sex mental freak of the zodiac. So they just don't like to do it outside in public. But Sagittarius, they only do it outside in public. So here's where things get screwy. You know, they're very similar in a lot of ways, except Virgo likes to keep everything private and inside. Sagittarius hates that. They hate being controlled. They hate the wall. They hate locked doors. They hate closed windows. Sagittarius likes to be outside, expansive, open. And like, although Virgo loves it, okay? They love all the they love that stuff. They need their stuff on the private and on the home. And as such, it doesn't really work. Like, they like the same things, but they need it in different ways. And that's the action on the compatibility signs. So Virgo and Sagittarius, I don't really see it happening. Alright guys, that's part 1 of this series. I hope everyone's having an absolutely wonderful day. Please share the videos. Please give a thumbs up. Thank you in advance for donating to the channel. And to all the Sunny Siders out there, thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you on Friday at the live stream where we can have our next raffle, and it's a lot of fun. That's the action. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful week. Have fun, guys. Relationships aren't always the easiest things out there, but if you find someone who's a keeper, you do your best. Just do whatever it takes to hold on to them, and it's worth it. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing all lovers the absolute best of a beautiful week, and I'll see you guys soon.